Hi everybody, this is Yorkshire Yogi. My name is Kelly and this is a short yoga video for runners. So we all know that we should prepare our body, we should do some mobility work and flexibility work before we go out for a run. And quite often we probably just throw our trainers on and head out the door. So please do pause, take the time to do this video and see the difference that it makes to your run. I've got a belt or if you've got a strap or anything like that, go and grab one of those. Grab a yoga mat or just a space and let's get started. So we're going to start on our yoga mat in 4-point kneeling. Wrists underneath shoulders and hips underneath, knees underneath hips. And just take your hips back towards your heels and stretch forwards. Have a little wiggle here. So start by opening the back of our spine, so spinal flexion. And also opening out through the front of our ankles as well. As runners we close our ankles down. Bring the forehead down, reach the fingertips towards the front of the mat. Take a nice deep breath in and all the way out. Just take a few breaths here. So this can also just allow us to check in with our breath, and breathing is really important in running. So just start to take those nice long slow deep breaths in. Fill the lungs and all the way out. Try one more there. And then come all the way up to table position. Start to bring the chin towards your chest, arch between your shoulder blades and take your gaze towards your belly. Then start to sink the belly down, stick your bottom out and sink the chest down. And try a few more of those. So cat-cow to begin with, mobilising the spine. From the base of the spine all the way up between the shoulder blades and up towards the neck. Try one more each way there and then relax. Take your right arm out to the side, take a nice deep breath in and twist it up and out to your right and then come back down. Try 2 more of those. And then change sides. So 6 movements of the spine. We've got our flexion and extension. Forwards and backwards. We've got our rotation, which we've done there. And then we've got our lateral flexion, so moving from side to side. So take your arms round to the right. Come all the way round to the other side. Try that. One more time each way. Maybe take the gaze round to look towards your feet. And you might find throughout this that some certain stretches just feel really good, so just repeat those, do those a few more times. Bring your body forwards, hands underneath shoulders, come all the way down, and then press up into cobra. So find that extension, and that's our 6 movements of the spine. Pressing hip bones down into the ground, relax through your shoulders. This also helps us with mobility between our shoulder blades as well. Sink the shoulders down. So as we run we might hunch over. We don't want that, we want to keep the chest nice and open. And then come all the way down. Lift all the way back up to table position and start to bring your heels back towards your bottom. We've got our toes tucked under here and make sure that the little toes are tucked under. And this is just helping us to stretch the arches of our feet. Stretch the hands forwards. Maybe bring the chin down. Again, looking at mobility between the shoulder blades there, the thoracic spine. I often feel a bit tense there when I run. There'll be certain areas of your body that you always notice you pick up tension, so homing in on any of the mobility work we do in this session here that feels good for you. And then come forward. Hands underneath shoulders, lift the feet up, come into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. So lift one heel and then the other. So start to stretch out through your calves, through your hamstrings. And then relax your feet, come forwards to plank just for a second. Bend the right leg, bring that foot forwards, drop the left knee down. Relax your foot where your shoelace would be, come all the way up. So stretch over the front of that left hip, sweep all the way down and straighten that front leg. body is going to thank you so much for doing this before you go out for a run. Trust me. Try one more there. And all the way down. And then mobilise your ankle, give it a little circle one way then the other. Let's just have one more stretch in this position here. So bring your arms all the way up, take your right hand onto your left wrist and just try a little side flexion there. And we're already stretching over the front of our left hip, and by bending over to the right slightly, we're going to really start to stretch some bands of fascia, soft tissue in the body that start to spiral around the torso. So it should feel like a good stretch basically. Take a nice deep breath in and all the way out. Relax, bring the hands down, straighten the front leg, step that leg back, tuck the toes under, pedal out your feet. Let's try that on the other side. Come forwards to plank, bend the left knee, step that foot through, place the right foot down. Take a nice deep breath in, reach all the way up, and exhale to come down. Straighten that front leg. So say hello to your hamstrings on this side. This top won't stop rolling up. And then come forwards, reach up, nice deep breath in, and all the way out. So you might start to notice differences between left and right side. So as you sweep up here, stretching the front of the right hip, noticing if that feels any different, any tighter to the left maybe. And again, that's just going to allow you to look at areas to focus on a little bit more. So the body's often different side to side. And yoga really helps us to identify that, helps us to look at balancing out any imbalances. Let's try that stretch again here. So lift all the way up. This time, left hand onto right wrist. And reach over to that side, to that left side. So really opening out through, across the rib cage and down into that right hip. Lunging into the front knee. Take a nice deep breath in. And all the way out. Back to the centre, bring the hands down. Tuck the toes under the back foot. Bring the feet together or up to the top of your mat, but take them nice and wide. Hands onto elbows and start to have a little wiggle side to side. So ragdoll. Relax your head, relax your neck. Maybe shake the head one way, maybe nod it as well. So shaking it as if you're saying no, and then nodding it as if you're saying yes. And then relax the hands, heel and toe the feet in, bend your knees, and then straighten. So just start to mobilise again through your ankles a little bit, and your knees. Keep the knees bent, come all the way up. Bring the hands up, and then down. And then take hold of your strap, take it behind you, and take the hands as wide as you need to feel comfortable. You can take them as wide as the hips. Stand up nice and tall. Let's just do a chest opener to finish. So stretch the hands down towards your feet. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring the hands away from your bottom. Exhale to press them down towards the ground. Inhale to press them away. Exhale to press them down towards the ground. So really starting to stretch across, and hold that stretch there for a few more breaths, across your shoulders and your chest. Breath in and on the way out. And then release the band there. Give the hands, the wrists a little shake. Deep breath in, come all the way up. And all the way down. And again, deep breath in. And all the way out. Mobilise through the shoulders. Deep breath in and all the way out. But as we start to reach the hands up, we're also mobilising through the spine as well, as we start to lift the chest. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Bring the hands together. Go over to the left. Back to the centre. Over to your right. Release the hands, take hold of your right leg, have a little quad stretch here. So heels towards your bottom, stand up nice and tall. You can hold on to something here. Take a nice deep breath in, and then all the way out. And change sides. So hand out for balance or holding onto a wall. Heel towards your bottom and slightly take the knee back to increase that stretch. You might even feel a stretch across your shoulder here as well with that left hand. It's a little Brucey bonus. Take a nice deep breath in and all the way out. Give your shoulders a little roll. Bring your hands together, bow your head. Namaste. So we should be ready for our run. It's going to be an awesome run, and enjoy. So well done for taking those 10 minutes before your run to get your body ready and just see the difference it makes to your run. I'll see you soon.